Nithyanandam. My name is Nithyanandam Swami, a disciple and sannyasi of His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda Swami, or Swamiji as we call him. With Swamiji's grace and blessings, I make this video today. It's a very short video to address two things. One, a common question I get, and two, to introduce my next series of videos on the topic of sannyas. Now, many times I'm constantly meeting new people, whether they come to the temple or I go out to different functions, and the question I get is, now keep in mind this is after I've made the introduction that I'm a sannyasi or a Hindu monk, depending on the terms they are aware of. Those are the words I use. And almost the first question I get is, oh, so are you married? Or can you get married? And I always find this to be almost hilarious inside, because it means that even though they have some context of what a sannyasi is, that it's a path where someone has basically decided to focus on their spiritual journey and not have any kind of other distraction or any attachment, so to speak, along the way. So there is no concept of having a family other than the whole global family, which becomes your family when you're a sannyasi, or there's no concept of having a career, but you're constantly active in the seva and the work that you're doing. And there's no concept of acquiring wealth. There's so many core vows and beautiful truths that guide the path of a sannyasi. And fortunately for me, I have a living master, Swamiji, who is the king of sannyasis, who basically guides all of his sannyasis to their fullest potential, which ultimately is enlightenment. So in this path, by design, there is no scope for marriage. There's no scope for relationships. So I just wanted to clarify that question. And the reason why is, there's nothing good or bad about this or that. There's no moral discussion here. But when you are serious about enlightenment, when you're serious about understanding why life is the way it is, and why this constant up and down, and why this barrage of emotions, and why constantly getting into the same kind of difficulties, same kind of relationships and whatnot, why you achieve some things, why you don't achieve some things, why you're able to push forward sometimes, and why you withdraw. All of these are our reaction and based on our reaction and cognitions of life. And because of the types of questions I'm getting, I feel it's very important for a sannyasi to speak on sannyas, because people don't even have it in their cognition that there's some alternative to being married, or maybe being single, which means being single until you get married. Whereas the sannyas is neither of these things. It's beyond both of these lifestyles. So I will be answering questions about sannyas. I will be sharing my personal experience about sannyas. And in the next series, I will be talking about the reality of relationships. Now you may find that funny coming from a sannyasi who's the only relationship is, if any relationship, it's the guru-disciple relationship, which is the ultimate relationship. But in this next series, I'm talking about the common relationships that we all have had, or are going to have, or having right now. So we're going to explore the reality of relationships. And you might find that funny coming from a sannyasi who's denounced all relationships. But I think you'll find it helpful and insightful. So I hope you tune in. And I wanted to leave with one joke, which kind of hits at some of the realities of behind relationships. And the joke is basically a young boy tells his father he had been studying some world religions and other cultures. He said, "Dad, do you know that sometimes a man doesn't even know his wife until he gets married? Never meets his wife until he gets married." Dad just looks at the son and says, "Son, that's true for every marriage." So I think this is a hard reality that we all face in any of our relationships, especially if you're married and you're in a committed relationship, and then that turns into marriage. You end up understanding and exploring and discovering a whole new reality. But there's the science behind that too. So tune into the next videos and I'll share more about it. So thank you so much, and Nithyanandam.